To play in the World Series of Poker $1,500 Millionaire Maker. This one is one of my favorite events of this series. It is such a good value tournament because they guarantee first place to be $1 million. Not very many tournaments can guarantee $1 million for first, and usually I believe two places are usually around $1 million or at least $1 million. So we're very excited for this one. The structure is amazing too. You start with 25,000 chips and it's hour level, so you have so much time and so much playability. We did play yesterday, so go back and check out that one. Clearly we didn't bag because we're playing again today, but we did last almost to bag. So anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lexy Gavin-Mather, professional poker player and coach. I was the 2020 Global Poker Index Female Player of the Year, and I'm vlogging every day of the World Series of Poker. So hit the subscribe so you can come along on my journey. All right, we're gonna just like relax for a little bit. We do have some time. I'm gonna have my coffee and kind of zen out a little bit, do some work, and then we're gonna head on down to the Paris Horseshoe and jump in. 111 degrees. Isn't that lovely? Okay, we are here. We have arrived. We are playing on the horseshoe side today, but we have to run up to the room really quick so that I can drop off these yogurt bowls that I brought. I am husbandless today because Bobby Boy is golfing, but he will be here later. He's golfing with our good friend Chris Conrad, who's a crusher, and he's gonna come and late-reg something. I think he should play the Millionaire Maker, but for some weird reason he hasn't wanted to. He's been more into like the mixed games. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I have a husband, #moreBob, and he's very loved on the channel. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's go be amazing today. Okay, so a lot of you have been asking me how I'm doing so far. Am I up, am I down? So let's talk about it. So far we have about 11,000 something in cashes and about 22,000 in buy-ins, something like that. So far we are down, but that's just kind of how it rolls. You know, last year I was down up until the very last event of the series, and I wound up getting 17th in the closer for like 27K or something like that. So, and then I was profitable for the summer. So it really is a marathon and not a sprint. It's to be expected that you're gonna be down. Most people lose in tournament poker until they hit a big one. The best player in the world only cashes or makes the money about 85% of the time. So it's a lose, hit a big score, and then it makes up for all of it. So I'm not bummed about it or anything. I know what I signed up for, and I'm just hoping that we can run deep in one of these events and get it all back. We still have a month left of the World Series, so there's still plenty of tournaments to play, plenty of time to make a deep run. All it takes is one, right? You know, most people that play poker just sit on their butts and don't really move. I get so many steps going back and forth from Paris to Horseshoe, like literally out of breath right now. All right, here's our table. See if we know anyone. I don't think so. Hi to one of my favorite floors. This is Deb.
Hello.
Hello. Wow, I'm literally as far as you possibly can get. Yeah. Hello. We're literally coming right into the big blind. That's not fun. Okay, so this is actually a good topic of conversation. So I just came to the table and saw that I was going to be the big blind. I decided to post the big blind, but legally you have the option to skip it if you aren't checked in. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think I should have done in that situation? Fun fact, I wound up posting and I wound up losing a hand for the big blind. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I didn't want to be that person that was like, no, I'm gonna wait. I felt like it was rude, but at the same time, it's my right. Tell me what your thoughts are. Okay, so we made it to break, and that was a great little double. And it was actually for more than starting stack because I had won some chips. I think when I started the hand, I had 35K. So that hand went, he opened, I 3-bet the aces, he called, and then queen high flop. He checked, I c-bet, and then he check raised, I shoved, and he called, and that was best case scenario. So have a good little stack. I think we probably have like 80K, 35, something like that. Yes. So maybe like 70, 77 or something. Anyway, good start. Yay for late reg. I came in at 400 big blinds. So that's always nice when you late reg and then double, because then you don't feel guilty about having missed the first few levels. It's our levels. We have so much time. It's so fun. All right. I feel like I've already said that over and out. I haven't taken you guys into this room in a while, so for those of you who are just tuning in, let me show you the stage. So this is where the live streams happen. This is where final tables are played and featured tables are played. So these are like the side tables. And then back there is where we want to end up, because that's where the WSOP main event feature table plays. Oh yeah. Fun fact, I've actually played on that stage 3 times. One was when I was at the final table of the ladies event. The other time I was on the feature table of day 1 of the main event, which was so crazy because it was live streamed on ESPN. So it was the only time in all of the years that I played the main event that I ever busted on day 1. And I, A, had a really tough table, and B, I think that when you're on the feature table on day 1, and day 1 is the day that you're not supposed to do anything. Like, you're supposed to really play tight because it's 2-hour levels, you get so many chips. So you're really supposed to just take it slow, and I felt an added pressure that no one else in the field had, that I had to perform for the cameras. So yeah, so I bested on day 1, but that's not gonna happen this year. It was fun. It's a very cool experience playing on the feature table. I got my girl. Okay, so while we're on break, we're gonna sweat some of the horse action because we have some legends in. There's Phil Hellmuth, absolutely crushing. Pat's over there. We have Dan Negreanu over there. Okay, let's talk about that hand because it's interesting and I played it kind of sneaky. Okay, so the blinds are 300, 500, 500. Under the gun 1 raises to 1100 and he's sitting with 45K. I'm on the button with queen jack of clubs and I'm sitting with 70K and I call. Big blind calls as well and he has 30K. The flop is queen of hearts, jack of diamonds, 8 of hearts, so I flop top 2 pair on kind of a scary board. It checks to me and I definitely think I should be betting here for value and for protection. So I bet 3K, big blind folds, under the gun 1 calls. The turn is the king of hearts, now bringing in straights and flushes. Well, there was already straight on the flop, but now bringing in not just 9-10, but ace-10 for the straight and flush draws and flushes, and some better two pair. So it checks to me, and I just decided to check back here. The river is the 6 of spades. He bets 3,500, and I snap call, and he has pocket tens. Now my thoughts here are, I check back the turn because I don't know if I can get called by worse. Maybe like ace king or something, but he can now, like I said, have better two pair like king queen or king jack. I also thought maybe he could be checking the flop with a hand like ace 10 of hearts or something, so I just wanted to be cautious. And when I check, it looks like I never have a flush, so he might value bet thinly, hands like ace king or something. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, guys, if you like the way that I talk hand histories and want to learn how to become profitable in poker, I do have a poker course called the Poker Accelerator. It's for cash players, tournament players, and it starts with the fundamentals and then goes into some more deeper advanced strategy. It is for everyone, and it'll really help transform your game. If you're a struggling poker player that has trouble finding profitability and can't seem to break that, break-even barrier, or if you're a losing poker player, go check it out. I do have some free training over at LexyGavin-Mather.com if you want to check it out first before you buy. And I am offering 25% off through the World Series Poker. Just use coupon code WSOP 2025. So check it out, LexyGavin-Mather.com, and I'll see you on the inside. I have a visitor, a good friend of mine. This is Cheyenne Ivy.
Hi.
Cheyenne is a boss babe and just an all-around cool person. So what's going on?
Nothing, just came down to bring Mike Mattis out, one of my bucket hats. Yeah, he says it's good luck.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and I saw my brother playing some PLO.
Her brother is Phil Ivy.
Phil Ivy, yeah. And I wanted to come and see you, my favorite poker lady.
Thank you.
It sounds kind of sexist, right? People like the female lawyer.
It's cool. It's nice to have to root for the female in the group. So.
Yes, of course. So
I have a hand.
You gotta get in it.
Made a really good and really tough call there. I want to talk about it. So the blinds are 300, 600, 600. I raised ace queen of diamonds and the low jack to 1400, and I have about 65k. The big blind calls. The flop is ace of hearts, 6 of hearts, 7 of hearts. He checks, I see bet 1500, and he check raises me to 4k, I think, for a little bit, and I call. I think I'm too strong just to fold, and I think he's going to be like check raising there with a lot of his like two pair, but also some of his semi bluffs. The turn is the 2 of hearts, now bringing in 4 cards to a flush, which is something I never want to see. But he checks again, and when he checks again, I'm just like, okay, that's weird. I don't know if he's going for the double check raise. I feel like if he like had a strong flush, he would probably bet again. He checks, I check back. The river is a 6 of spades, and he bets 10k, so he's betting pretty big here. I tank forever, and I wind up calling, and he has queen 8 of clubs. So I'm really glad that I made that call there. That was not an easy call. But like when he check raises the flop, I think he's gonna have some like straight draws, and I don't know. I just think that when the board is paired, like when the turn pairs the 6, it just makes it like a little bit less likely that he has a full house. And I thought like maybe he's just trying to blow me off an ace. I thought maybe like we were chopping. So I don't know, made a good call. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. I'm always curious as to how you guys think that I should have played the hand, or what you would do differently, and why. Tell me why.
Do the video.
All in against a 10 big blind stack. Good game.
Good luck.
Okay, it's break. We're doing great. We have like over 80k coming back to 800 big blinds, so doing good, playing good. We have more Bob here, who is
Grumpy. I am grumpy.
why? What's there to be grumpy about?
I don't know. It's just sometimes I'm grumpy and I want to embrace my grumpiness. And then I'm walking around this damn place, and I was upstairs where there was a seniors tournament and there's a PLO tournament, And then all these nice people are coming up saying how much they like watching us. And I'm like, I'm going to be grumpy. And I have to be nice to them. And they're like, oh, we love your vlog. We love, oh, blah,
You
blah.
love hearing that.
Not when you're grumpy, because it like ruins the whole mood.
Yeah, it's like kill 'em with kindness.
I don't know what happened today, but I think I know what it is. I think we're cycling.
Oh my god. You mean we're sinking?
We're sinking.
That's way too much
We're cycling
information.
together.
That is so wrong.
Well,
that is 98% of people that are watching are men. Maybe less. Maybe more like 95.
Of the 95% of the men that are watching, they know what I'm talking about.
That's not an okay joke.
It's
It's not.
well, that's it. Then I'm gonna stay grumpy.
Just
right?
snap out
That's
of it.
it.
There's like
Grumpiness.
literally nothing wrong.
Why be an old man if you can't be grumpy, right?
I was grumpy too.
You're young.
I was looking to join the club.
Yeah. Today's grumpy day. I like that.
No grumpy day.
Yes.
The only one that actually could be grumpy is me.
Because I got 80,000 chips and everybody loves me.
No.
I don't think you like me right now.
I mean, I did.
You had a whole loving look, and that was not.
All right. I think we're done here.
Goodbye.
Lunchtime. All right, we're breaking. Okay, new table. Yes. This is a blind versus blind. 10 big blind all in. Begin. So that hand, I folded to him in the small blind. He shoved for just about 10 big blinds. I called with the king 6, and he had 10-8, so we held. Okay, we've made it to dinner break yet again. I say yet again because I made it to dinner break yesterday. We have about 60K. We're coming back to 1,200 big blinds, so about 40 big blinds. No, about 50 big blinds actually. We lost a couple pots where I had like red pocket jacks on a queen high board. We're in out 4 spades. Just not investing chips into that pot. I don't know, just feel like I'm playing well. I'm making the right decisions. Some bluffs are getting through, which is good. And again, just slowly grinding. Bobby Boy is playing cash, so we're gonna go over and see him, and then we are going to head up to the room. Hi! And relax. Okay, we're back. 3 more hours of play, and then we back. Let's get it. Okay, it's been about almost 2 hours since I last updated. I really haven't had any hands. I actually haven't had to be all in once yet this whole tournament, which is nice. We have one more level after this of play, and then we bag. Getting pretty tired. We have 15 more minutes left in this level, and then a 20-minute break, and then another level, and then we're done. So we have about 30 big blinds, 32 big blinds, something like that. So gotta just hang in there. Okay. There were 2,448 players in this flight, and there's 653 left. So we lost quite a bit of players. Okay, last break of the night. 1 more hour of play. We're running on fumes here. We're just getting tired. Blinds are up to 2K, and I have 36K. So I really don't want to bag short in this. This is like such a good event that I want to be able to have a stack, because you can still re-enter tomorrow and the next day. So I'm gonna try to find a spot to double. I've been really card dead the last like 2 hours. Really haven't had anything. I also have a really tough table with a lot of pros, and they're very aggressive. So like I also have to kind of tighten up because there's a lot of 3-betting going on. And I'm just like at an awkward stack size now where I just kind of need to have it more when I open. So hopefully we can get some cards. Hopefully we can find a spot to double. I have a good, I have a lot of fold equity. So I'm like still fine. And again, hour level, so more time than you think. Anyway, I decided to come outside because I haven't been outside once since I got here, and that's just not healthy. All right, 1 more hour, let's go.
still just wants to play Instagram, not poker.
Okay, we're breaking, and I'm not upset about it because this table is tough. Arthur, tell my people to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
It's
thank
very
you.
cool.
Thank you. Okay, new table. We're coming into the big blind. It's so annoying. Hi, Murph.
Hi, Skittles. How are you today?
Good, thank
You
you.
look lovely as always, even more so today.
You're so sweet. Thank you. 30 more minutes till we bag. I haven't had a single playable hand. This is really frustrating. I just want to have something that I can do something with. 561 players left. 30 more minutes. My first all-in of the tournament. And there's 18 minutes left.
$25, $26, $27, $27.5.
Survival. I had King Queen. They just announced we're playing 4 more hands and then we're back. All right, we did it, guys. We're bagging. We're bagging 11 big blinds. I'm a little bummed about it. I really wanted to stack for this one, but you know what? I'm not giving up. I grinded the short off my stack today. I was super card dead for hours, and you know what? With our levels, again, you really 10, 11 big blinds goes a lot further. So I'm really excited to get chips in a bag. Only took us 2 bullets. Yay! Okay, so we did it. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you so much. Hit the subscribe. Our day 2 is Sunday at 11 a.m. So I have multiple days off. I'm gonna be playing something. I don't quite know what yet. And maybe I'll film a day in the life. Maybe I'll just take tomorrow off. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but yeah, I'm tired and brain's not working. Okay, love you all. See you for day 2 and before then.